One of the leading fund managers, Fortress Fund, says it is not necessarily moving away from government bonds. In fact, the company says it has not held any government bonds for quite some time. This is according to Chief Investment Officer Peter Arender, who was responding to an article in one of the daily publications yesterday. Mr. Arender says Fortress has always been attracted to owning good quality corporate bonds over the years.
In previous investment forums, we're here on our seventh annual. In a previous year, we had a special feature on debt ratings and what goes into debt ratings, highlighting some of the risks to Caribbean government debt generally, and government debt around the world in some cases. So we've been, where possible, limiting our exposure and preferring to invest elsewhere.
Fortress will be hosting its 7th annual investment forum next Wednesday, November 2nd at the Frank Collymore Hall at 6:30 p.m. Marketing manager Kim Howard says it will be held under the theme Mirage or Oasis. Do currency adjustments bring prosperity or pain?
It came out of a desire to bring a sort of roundup of what we've been doing in the past year to our investors and to also share our opinions on the financial situation in general with our investors as well as the wider Barbadian public. We felt that there was not enough discussion about things that were happening in the financial sphere, and so we've been doing it now for that length of time, and it's been very well received.
The Minister of Small Business Development is chiding financial institutions for not doing enough to help local entrepreneurs. Minister Donville Innes, who's also Minister of Industry, International Business and Commerce, gave these remarks at DLP headquarters. He says local institutions are overall too conservative, with many unwilling to invest in small and medium enterprises.
I'm disappointed to know that the state at this point in time, 2016, has to find another round of finances to inject into the micro, small and medium enterprise sector in this country, as Minister Secretary and the government has proposed. Because really and truly, a mature financial market institution ought to be filling that void, doing that void. The state has to intervene and fill that void. Because we recognize that access to financing is one of the top 3 challenges that micro, small and medium enterprises and entrepreneurs on the whole do face.
Minister Innes believes the private sector also has a role to play in the country's economic and social development. He says they should also have a key stake in national issues like solid waste management and sanitation services.
If we do it right here in Barbados, as a small island that has a major challenge with landfill issues and solid waste management and whatnot, and we get it right, if we take just 6 or 8 Barbadian companies and encourage them and support them to be involved in recycling and separation and composting and creating products from other people's garbage, etc., and they do it right here, they perfect it, they're able to take that way of doing it and go into St. Vincent, St. Lucia, other places to do it.
Okay, take a look at how the stocks traded on selected exchanges across the region.
In Jamaica, Supreme Ventures Limited was the volume leader with 2,215,656 units, followed by Scotia Group Jamaica Limited and Mayberry Investments Limited. In Trinidad, JMMB Group Limited was the volume leader with 101,000 shares, changing hands for a value of $85,850. They were followed by First Citizens Bank Limited and the West Indian Tobacco Company Limited. And here at home, Fortress Caribbean Property Fund Value Fund was the volume leader, trading 35,361 shares at a high of 56 cents. They were followed by Sagicor Financial Corporation Limited and Fortress Caribbean Property Fund Development Fund.
Fly away.